Brandon says, what would be the best next step to become an ISSO, an ISO, after obtaining a Security Plus? I'll let you take the first crack at this one.
And I don't know if I've got a good answer for that one. I think that's more of a right place at the right time kind of scenario. There are government programs that have a notorious reputation for being ISSO factories. People come into these different government programs, they do a year or two, and then they self-proclaim themselves to be ISSOs, and then they move on to bigger and better paying roles.
Happens.
What's that?
It happens a lot.
Yeah, and I think it's all about being able to understand RMF and operate within that framework. And so I would look for those roles that are doing like audit type work, entry level type of audit work that really lend themselves to moving into an ISSO role. I would say that to be an ISSO, it would really help you to understand the risk management framework. So I would recommend CGRC as a certification, which you could take after obtaining Security Plus.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would like to add to what Ryan's saying because I agree. Brandon, listen, man. Don't don't pigeonhole yourself just to become an ISO. So ISO is an Information System Security Officer, and specifically for the government. So a GRC person, remember GRC stands for Governance, Risk, and Compliance. And that it's not specifically for any one standard, even though the CGRC focuses entirely on the NIST 800. But that said, the term GRC stands for Governance, Risk, and Compliance. That's across many different industries. You can be a GRC person in HIPAA, which is for the healthcare industry. You could be a CGRC for the retail sector, doing PCI DSS. You could be, and the list goes on and on. The main thing you need to focus on if you want to prepare yourself for becoming a GRC person in general, is to learn the standards. Just like Ryan said, the standards. He mentioned CGRC. That's an expert in NIST 800. That's knowing the standards, what federal information systems are supposed to have in terms of getting prepared for the NIST 800, knowing how to apply an organization applies the NIST 800 controls. What are they supposed to do in all the steps of the NIST 837, that kind of thing. The more you know about the standards, the more it's going to help you to be a great ISO or GRC for any other industry. So that's what I would say. Security Plus is a great first step. That's awesome. It's very marketable, but expand your horizons. The NIST 800, think about doing ISO 27001, which is an international standard. Think about doing PCI compliance. Any of those things on your resume and knowing those, being familiar with how that stuff works is going to help you out quite a bit. He's got a free book that's going to walk you through and guide you through getting that CGRC certification. So check that out. And if there's any other professionals who are interested to jump on here, I'm open to it.